Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back in the building once again. Sorry I'm late, people. Had to get myself right. Third game of the day. Afcon 2025. Home and away. Afcon live. Burkina Faso against Algeria. Both teams getting wins in their opening games. Now an opportunity to get into the last 16 here. It's going to be a very, very interesting game. Big up to everybody who's watching right now. Make sure you're hitting the like button on subscribe button as well if you're new on YouTube. And if you are on X, we are streaming live there too. Make sure you follow the account, Pros Only Sports. I'm going to just show the lineups real quick. We're about to begin. I can't wait for this one. This is going to be a really good game, people. So big up to everybody who is coming through right now, wherever you are. Wherever you are. Big up to all you people out there. Big up to Mehdi. I don't speak French. I'm live though. I am live. You're saying hello. Hello to you too. I'm here. Big up to Jamal as well. I don't know what that means, but I'm here. I'm here. Let's go into the lineups. So for Algeria, it is Zidane in goal. Then a back four of Hajam, Ben Sabaini, Mandi, and Ait Nouri. In midfield, it is Chagui, Benassir, and Boudawi. And then up front, it is Riyad Mahrez, Mazda, the highly rated winger, and Amoura in the striker position. Boudnajer has come out of the starting lineup for Algeria. For Burkina Faso, it is Kofi in goal, a back four of Yago, Deo, Tapsoba, and Kouassi. In midfield, it is Sangare, Zugrana, and Uadrago. And then up front, it is Bertrand Traore, Dango Uatara, and Pierre Landry Kabore to start off the game. Big up to everybody who's coming through right now. Appreciate the support and the love right now. Don't forget, people, we have one more game tonight. One more game after this one. We've kicked off here, people. Let's see what Algeria can do here. They had a great start, 3-0 winners against Sudan, who finally have won a game at the African Cup of Nations after beating Equatorial Guinea. So they are on 3 points as well now. Burkina Faso getting a late win against Equatorial Guinea in their first game. Late winner. Edmund Tapsoba with the header. Now they have 3 points. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Can one of these teams get the win to put themselves through to the last 16? Or will it be a draw? And will it open up the group a little bit more for Equatorial Guinea to maybe get back into it potentially? Let's see. I'm expecting a good game here. It's the ball forward. Two Algerian players clash with each other. Is Ben Sabani. The tackle in midfield is Udrago, fouled by Amora. It's a ball forward. Here's Kabore. Here's Yago. They give the ball away. Here's Bertrand Traore. He's brought down in the area. Bertrand Traore clutching his leg. Is that going to go to VAR? No, no VAR. I think he's kicked the floor. No, so VAR saying we should continue. Ball has gone out. Throw in for Algeria. Ben Sabani to Mandy. Here's Hajam. Sorry, that's Chegrui. Here's Benasir. Udawi. Here's Mandi. Chegrui. Udawi. Here's Ben Sabani. There's a ball in behind. Here's Amura. Taps over. Good defending there. Marshalling Amura. Here's Deo. Here's Uodrago. Taps over. So calm on the ball. Sangare. It's a foul here. Burkina Faso free kick. Taps over to Kouassi. Lets it run. Budawi fouling. Ball forward. Sangare bringing down Eight Nori. Sorry, Hajam. Hajam is down currently. You can see the fans of Burkina Faso enjoying their time in the stadium. See the Algerian fans in the stadium as well. Woodnajar warming up for Algeria, potentially. Potentially a change coming. Let's see. Hajam also kind of finding it a bit difficult right now. Rolled his ankle a little bit there. It's going to be a VAR check from the referee. I think it's the tackle of Sangare. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. He just twisted his ankle. They better not give anything for this because this is not a like it's a foul. Maybe you could book him. There shouldn't be anything more, please. Please. Red card. It's a yellow card. All right, fine. Fine. No red. Of course, it's not red card. What is that? Yellow card, fine, but red card, no. Sangare booked for Burkina Faso. Is Ben Sabani Hajam. So ball forward, and Kofi will claim for Burkina Faso. The rain pouring down. Traore goes down. His Dale tap sober. Hajam has gone down again. Looks as if his game is done. He's signaled to the bench for a substitution. Just twisted his ankle there, rolled his ankle. Sangari was booked from that challenge. Hajam hasn't really recovered from that tackle and he's going to go off the pitch. Budnajer coming on. Baghdad Budnajer coming on for Hajam. Here's Mandi. I think they shuffled back to the back four now with Budnajer's appearance now. Benassir, Budnajer. Here's Benassir, Mahrez, Mahrez. Ball across the field. Here's Ait Nouri. Good touch. Here's Mazza getting some space and a strike on goal. Kofi picking the ball up for Burkina Faso. Here's Deo. Here's Buwadi. Here's Mazza. And here's Mahrez. Good tackle by Thiago. Here's Ouattara now. And there's a cross. And Budawi going down by Kabore. Kabore with a tough challenge on Budawi. Here's Ben Sabaini. Here's Budawi. Mandi. Here's Ben Sabaini. Goes wide. Good turn by Sangari. But Budawi. Here's Mahrez. And there's a tackle there. And it's a free kick. And bring it back. Is Udrago. Tapsoba. Dio. Tapsoba. Coffee. There's a foul on Mares. Guasi with the foul on Mares. Here comes Nori with a cross, and it goes out for a throw in. Here's Nori. Puts the throw into play. Here's Mondi. Here's Buadi. Here's Benacer. Here's Amura. Here's Nori. Benacer. Here's Buadi. Here's Nori. And it's a penalty. And that's a penalty there. Budawi is Nori. Udrago. Yeah, it's a pen. He tried to take his foot away. And that's going to be a penalty to Mar take the penalty. Mares to take the penalty here. Bunajar taken off of the duties. Mares stepping up to take the penalty for Algeria. And he scores! Riyad Mahrez with the finish here. And Algeria lead by 1-0. and it is Riyad Mahrez with his third goal of the tournament. And there we go. We are live in this game. First goal of the game goes to Algeria. Riyad Mahrez with the penalty after 8 Nori going down challenge of Udrago. But we are here. We are here. Can Burkina Faso get themselves back into this game? It's Lucas Zidane. It's Mondi. Chegui goes out of play. Throw into Burkina Faso. Here comes Amora. It's Traore to Kabore. It's Sangare into Bertrand Traore. Turns. Couldn't get. Taps Soba well over the bar. Goal kick to Algeria. Bertrand Traore. There's a foul. Sangare is down. Benacer has been booked for Algeria. Free kick to Burkina Faso. Bertrand Traore to take it. Can they get themselves back into the game after this opportunity here? High lofted ball. Kabore unable to find the target with the shot. And it is going to be a goal kick to Algeria. Hey! Lucas the Dan nearly giving the ball away in his own box. Here's Mazza. Here's Amora. Algeria pushing forward. And Kofi with the pull down. Here's Kouassi. Buwadi fouling Kouassi there. Here's Kabore. He tried to just get tried to get it onto his left and he couldn't shoot. To Dan. To Mazza. Budnaja. And Vincabani. Is Bertrand Traore turning away from Amora? Is Uad Drago? Stop sober. Is Mares? And it's a free kick. Zinedine Zidane is in the stadium. Is Mares free kick and it's deflected off the wall and it's going to be a corner to Algeria. Mares to take the corner. Swings it and it's a foul by Mondi. Sangare down. His taps over. Out wide. His Kouassi. His Ouattara. It's a cross into the box. Pensabeni Clears away. So push by Tapsoba. It's Sangari. Driving for try to find Uatara. His Bertrand Traore turns inside. Oh, Yago tried to back kill his Mazda. Gets run off the ball. And it's a foul on Yago. That's a good ball. It's Budaja. His Mazda brings it down. He's still got the ball. Ooh, Amura over the bar. Is it Mondi? Is Udrago going wide towards Bertrand Traore? Is Bertrand Traore? Is Kabore? Udrago just fouling Mazza. It's a free kick to Algeria. Free kick forward is Uatara. Good turn away from Mares. And gets fouled by Shagui. It steps over. Sangare. I think the physical is really making it difficult for Algeria. And see how they're winning that midfield battle. It steps over. But that's what's letting down Burkina Faso. Final pass. It's Traore. And he's fouled. Good footwork though to get past two and then just fouled there. It's a free kick to Burkina Faso. It's Traore. Kouassi to Uatara. I don't know what this means. Big up to Zakaria. You're saying the match where based is Zidane, Buadi. Now there's some space. Here's Amora. Here's Burkina Faso coming forward with Bertrand Traore. Here's Sangare. Here's Traore now. And he gets fouled by Ait Nouri. Getting fouled here by Ait Nouri. Free kick to Bertrand Traore, who started the game decently well. I think better than the game against Equatorial Guinea. This country needs him. He went off injured against Equatorial Guinea, Bertrand Traore, but here's an opportunity here from the free kick for Bertrand Traore. Can they get themselves an equaliser back into the game? He takes the low shot, gets cleared away. Zakaria, I hope you're well. I can't show the match on YouTube. I'm doing some commentary for you. I'm watching the game here, but I cannot show it on YouTube because of copyright. Thank you for coming through, though. Appreciate the support. I'm here to do some commentary on this one. So stay tuned. And it's a corner to Burkina Faso. Bertrand Traore is going to take the corner here. Corner comes in. Ooh! Eee! Off the post. It's another corner. Ooh! That was close. That was close. Kabore off the post. Opportunity for Burkina Faso again from the corner. Bertrand Traore to take this corner. High. And it's a foul. It's a big opportunity for the lead, but unfortunately, just comes off the post. Lucas Zidane scrambling. Zidane to take the free kick up the field for Algeria. Bertrand Traore, good interception there, so that I know he can't get away. I know we're going down. Yago with a stamp on Ait Nori. Just a free kick to Algeria. Here's Lucas Zidane. Give the ball away. And they give it away. 5 minutes of added time in this first half. Here's Tap Sober now for Burkina Faso. Here's Dale. Here's Traore. Bundled over. Here's Tap Sober. Here's Kouassi. And there's Zayn Safal on Ben Sabani. It's going to be a free kick to Burkina Faso. Bertrand Traore to take another one to try and give his team an advantage, or at least get themselves back into this game. Lofts it long into the box. Taps Sober across the face of the goal and into the hands of Lucas Zidane. Corner. Why is there a corner? Cleared away. Ball over the top. There's the flick. Eee! There's a chance. Oh. And now Algeria breaking away. Mahrez coming forward. Amora to the left. Amora! Good save by Kofi. And there's a free kick here. It's a quick free kick here. Big up to Drizzy saying, I swear, North Africa get penalties every game. Right? A lot of situations where the North Africans got penalties, even though I think it was a penalty though. I think it was last kick of the first half. Mahrez is Benacer is Nori, and it is half time. 1-0 to Algeria. Interesting first half. I think based on what I've seen, Burkina Faso maybe unlucky to be down 1-0. Obviously, the penalty was awarded. Nori was fouled by Uwadrago, and now what I can see is a physical battle that I think the Burkina Faso team, which was I was expecting to happen, a physical battle where they are taking advantage. They've had a few chances, unable to convert, and we're going to go into the second half with a lot to play for. Should be very, very interesting. Big up to everybody. I'll be back very shortly. Peace. We're back, people. As I mentioned, in this first half, physical battle between Burkina Faso and Algeria. And I think Algeria, they can't handle that physical battle that's going on right now. They've been close, Burkina Faso hitting the post. It's going to be very interesting to see how they're able to come through this second half. Algeria got the 1-0 lead. I don't look at them as a team that are strong defensively. I think they have more of a front-loaded team, a lot of attacking talent, but not really. They're not really known for their defensive capability. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they approach the second half. Are they going to sit back and try and soak up pressure and counter attack because of the attacking talent that they have, or are they going to come out and impose themselves from the strengths that they have from an attacking perspective to get that second goal and kill the game off? As for Burkina Faso, I think they just have to find some composure towards the final third of the pitch. However, I think they're doing really well winning that physical battle in midfield. So it's really what's going to happen next. I don't know, but we have to wait and see. But should be interesting. Should be very, very interesting. But let's see what happens. I think it's going to be an interesting game for the second half. Both of these teams are in pole position in the group as it stands. Well, alongside Sudan. So it depends on what happens here. A draw kind of gives them a little bit of an edge over Sudan, with Algeria taking on Equatorial Guinea in their final game and Burkina Faso taking on Sudan in their final game. Should be a very interesting situation, regardless of how this finishes, to be honest. But Equatorial Guinea are fighting for their lives. They would rather a draw here to keep their hopes alive. But we'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen here. Tomorrow we have a crazy set of games as well, people. Let's not forget about that. It's the final set of group games in Group A and B. We have Egypt and Angola facing off at 4 p.m. UK time, and at the same time, it's Zimbabwe against South Africa. That's going to be a huge game. Then at 7, we have Mali against Comoros and Zambia against Morocco. That is both happening at 7 p.m. UK time. And then we have Group C. So Group C and Group D will both be facing off against each other. So we have um, Tunisia and Tanzania facing off at 4, and Uganda against Nigeria also at 4. And then Group D at 7 p.m. Benin taking on Senegal in a very, very interesting situation now, where Benin are only a point behind Senegal, and we'll look at that game and say, can we even win that game to potentially get ourselves through to the next round? A draw even will be enough for Benin to go through, I think, either as a runners up or a best place, a third best place team. Botswana are basically out of the competition. No, mathematically, they have no chance of coming through. They are out. But Congo will look to win that game at the same time as Benin Senegal take off, so that they can potentially win the group in that instance there. And then finally on Wednesday, the culmination of groups E and F, the groups that we have been seeing today, Equatorial Guinea and Algeria, as I mentioned, will face off against each other at 4 p.m. UK time. Sudan against Burkina Faso. Sudan making history, winning their first game at Afcon. Can they go one better and win a second game to potentially go through um, to the next round? And then for Group F, Gabon basically on their way out, have to get some result. A win is the only thing that they can try and get against Ivory Coast, who will also be looking to try and win their group if they can get a win tonight, for example, against Cameroon. And then it's Mozambique, Cameroon, who will face off at the same time. Players are in the tunnel, ready to return to the field of play. Players returning to the field of play. Beautiful stadium in Rabat. Menungu coming on. Zugrana coming off. And we have kicked off the physical battle, as I mentioned, is going to play a huge part here. Kabore with the ball is Ouattara. Kouassi coming through is Bouadi, and it goes out for Boudawi, and the clearance goes out is Mares, is Budnajar, and it's a foul. Ball out wide. There's a lot of space here for Ait Nouri now. There's Benacer, Amora, Ait Nouri, Algeria, is Amora, Ait Nouri, is Bouadi, sorry, Boudawi, is Boudawi again. Chagui, is Tapsoba, Kouassi, is Uadrago, is Deo, Sangari, is Bertrand Traore, is Tapsoba, is Sangari. Kabore just going down, slipping there. As a free kick. His Budawi. Tapsoba just cleaning up there ahead of Mares. His Deo. His Kopi clears up field towards Kabore. And Sabani gets the header. His Maza goes out wide to Ainori. His Budneja and Yago asking for a throw in, but it goes to Algeria. His Maza. Budawi to Shergi. Mares. Back to Shergi. It's a clearance upfield. And Shergy. Taps over. Back to his keeper, Kofi. They go long. Here's Yago. Ben Sebaini. Just shepherding it out of play. Goal kick to Algeria. Lucas Zidane to take it. Here's, here's Mahrez. Here's Boudaoui. Out to Amora. Here's Ait Nouri. Here's Riyad Mahrez. It's a good ball in behind towards Bunajir, but cleared up by Tapsoba. Here's Traore now. Spins. Can't go to Meningu. Mahrez gives the ball away. Here's Traore. Benacer just fouling Bertrand Traore. Meningu. It's a poor pass. Poor pass by Bertrand Traore. They give it away. Traore goes down. And it's a free kick. It's a free kick to Burkina Faso. Benacer and him clashing with probably received some medical attention. His knee just clashing with the bottom of Benacer's foot. He's getting some treatment now. Bertrand Traore on the ground. Burkina Faso probing, trying to get that equalizer in this second half. Traore is off the pitch. Sangare will take the free kick. It's a good ball, but just here's Uatara and Chergi goes down holding his hamstring. Chergi is down for Algeria, holding his hamstring. Chergi is up, heading back to his position on the field. Oh no, he's actually coming off. Yeah, that's him. He's done. He's actually off. Algeria temporarily down to 10 men because his dad hitting the ball is Traore back on the field. It's Tapsoba. Tapsoba is Dale. Is Kabore. Maybe a bit soft for me. For on Mazza Belgali coming on. Mares coming off. Mares coming off for Algeria. Doesn't look happy. Belhali coming on. Belaid coming on. Header. Offside. Here's Menungu. Here's Kouassi. Sangare. Here's Menungu. Cross. Cleared away. Here's Deo. Here's Traore. Here's Menungu. Takes the shots and goes just wide. Just wide. And here come Burkina Faso. Here's Kouassi. Bertrand Traore. Tap sober. Here's tap sober. Kouassi. Ooh, nice from Kouassi. Cross into the box. And there's a foul. Tap sober on Budnajer. Free kick to Algeria. It's the ball over the top. And that's a goal kick. Kabore thinking he's fouled, or even thinking there's a corner. Yeah. Benacer. Here's Benacer again. Losing out. Here's Kabore. Losing there. Here's Budawi. Budawi nearly losing the ball there. Budnajer. Yago just defending well, picking the ball off of him. Lassina Traore. Traore coming on for Kabore. Budneja. Mazda can't finish. Burkina going quick. Here's Meningu. Taps over. Here's Dale. Here's Taps over. And claimed by Zidane. Budneja. And it's a foul by Budneja on Uedrago. Here's Kouassi. Cleared away by 8 Nori. Benasir. Here's Budneja. Goes round the keeper. Here's Mazda. Mazda. Ooh. Jeez. That was an opportunity there. Mazda could have scored. Here's free kick to Burkina Faso. Bertrand Traore to take. Headed away by Mazda. Is Uedrago. Kouassi goes all the way back to his keeper. It's Kouassi going wide. Minargu. And it's Kouassi. He goes down, but that's not a foul. You can see now that the Algerians are settling into a shape to try and hold on, allowing Burkina Faso to come forward. Here's Kouassi. Here's Menungu. Sangare. Cross. Amura booked for an earlier challenge. Burkina Faso with a throw. It's Kouassi. It's a foul. Taps over. Drago loses the ball. Here's Amora pushing forward. Here's Bunajar. Here's Budawi. Edge of the box. Here's Mondi. Here's Belhali. Cross. Budawi. Free header. Goes past the post. He should have scored. He should have scored here. It's Mazo. It's Benasir towards Bunajar. Cleared away by Deo. Budawi keeping it alive. 15 minutes plus added time to go. Is Budawi. And he's in. He's Ait Nori. He's in. Takes the shot. And Coffee would have saved his corner. Sangare coming off. And Yago off. And Simpore is on. And Irie also on. Corner. Benacer to take for Algeria. Cleared away. Maza misses the ball completely. Is Irie. Is Kouassi. Is Uatara. He's been very quiet. Dango Uatara. Is Traore. Is Manungu. Takes the shots. Oof. Just over the net. That was a chance there. Algeria holding on. Here's Manungu. Here's Mazo. Nuri. And it's a foul. Irie foul on Nuri. Tense game. Algeria sitting back trying to hit on the break, which is what I thought they would do just because of the physical battle. They didn't want to go toe to toe with this Burkina Faso side. Burkina Faso struggling on in the final third of the pitch, struggled to get in behind this defense. So they've done really well, Algeria, to be able to do this. It's a waste. And here's a good distribution from Kofi. Here's Menungu. Unable to move forward. And this is what I'm talking about. That final third execution, letting them down. Here's Uatara. Here's Kouassi. Corner. Corner kick to Burkina Faso. Kwasi takes Tapsoba, saved by Lucas Dan straight at him. Here's Algeria holding on. 7 minutes plus added time here. They give it away. Burkina Faso trying to get an equalizer in this game. You can't say they don't deserve it. They've tried. Is Manungu gone down? Corner. Traore to take. And they keep it. They keep it. Burkina Faso. Tapsoba. It's Irie. They're pushing. They're pushing. Is Manungu unable to get the ball into the box? Is Tapsoba. Is Kouassi. Drags inside. Traore. Tapsoba. Is Ouattara. It's a good cross. It's a player down in the box. Algerian player down in the box now. Benacer coming off for Algeria. Abdelli coming on. Amora being pushed off. Chaibi on. Big up to man like NN off to the stadium to go watch Ivory Coast against Cameroon, which we're going to be here watching live as well in about half an hour's time or just over half an hour's time. Big up to man like NN. Eee. Tap sober with the tackle there. It's a yellow card for tap sober. And then Kofi picks it up out of the sky. Here's Mazza. Gives it away. Here's Irie. Gives it away. Taps over. Goes wide. .4 minutes of added time. Project score one goal and defense, says Drizzy. Boy, it's a foul. Last chance, I would say, for Burkina Faso. I know there's just under 3 minutes to go, but this probably is their last chance. The ball's in the sky. That's going to be a corner. It's another chance. They go quickly. Traore, Kouassi, cross, deep. Guy! Free header. And Zidane gathers. It's a head clash. 2 players down. Eee. Hey, that's basically it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. The final whistle has been blown. Algeria are through to the final, to the last 16. They are through to the last 16 in this group with 2 wins from 2 so far. Burkina Faso players are complaining to the referee that they should have been given extra time after the injury. But Algeria have gone one better after being knocked out of their last 2 African Cup of Nations. They make it through to the last 16 of this year's tournament. We'll be back in about half an hour, people. Big win for Algeria here. Let me get into this last comment here from Drizzy saying Algeria versus DR Congo round of 16. That will be an interesting game. That will be a good one to watch. I cannot wait. But as you can see, the referee being surrounded by Burkina Faso players, coaches, complaining about the fact that they didn't get extra time after that little stoppage towards the end there. But Algeria defended resolutely in that second half, the whole second half, in order to protect their 1-0 lead. They didn't really offer much going forward. They sat back and defended. So maybe they showed a different style of play here. Should be very interesting to see how that develops across the tournament. As for Burkina Faso, 1 win, 1 defeat. They go into that final game against Sudan, where it's basically all to play for. You have to win that game to get through to the round of 16. Otherwise, you're going to be relying on potentially being one of the third best placed teams. Let's just see. Let's just see. But people will be back very soon. If you're on YouTube and on X, like the video, subscribe to Pros Only Sports, and follow Pros Only Sports as well on all the social media channels. We'll be back very soon, people. Peace.